eating a enchilada. These are homemade that my friend made. Pretty good. Already eaten a lot of this throughout the day. So we're trying out a new menu item from Arby's. This is the steak nugget bowl. They also have steak nuggets by themselves or a steak nugget sandwich. Went with this for now. So looks pretty good. I'm gonna try it out. Where did I put my fork? That's the real question here, guys. I just have it. Oh, it's right here. Let's try this steak nugget bowl. I guess that's mac and cheese and their mac and cheese is pretty good. I'm gonna turn down the AC. The AC on this truck will really freeze you out. It's not mashed potatoes, but it's pretty good. They throw in some fries. Cheers. Wow. So their steak nuggets, pretty good. I was expecting it to be tougher and more chewy, but for Arby's, for fast food, for like, you know, those are good. This was my old deck box for Magic the Gathering, and it's empty because we got a new one. This one's pretty dope. Pretty much future-proofed myself because this holds 4,000 cards, and if it ever does get full, I can simply get a second one, or you know, something very similar, because they have so many different ones. First of all, on the outside, you got a carrying handle, which is nice for sure. And on the front, I only have 2 decks right now. I have a feather deck that I have, my friend and I, you know, upgraded and added other cards, and then he gave me his Viking deck that he didn't, it wasn't really his play style. I don't mind it, but I do want more because, you know, more variety and can ramp and stuff. But you can display up to 5. However, if we open this, this does hold up to 4,000 cards. So I have miscellaneous cards over here. Of course, you get these dividers, which are nice. I have my dice and stuff in a bag that it came with. Again, this was like 40 bucks plus tax. But there's the decks. I put them on this side because the handle's over here, so when I'm holding it, and you got the weight at the bottom. This is the only deck mat I have currently. It was just a custom one I made of the van. But this is pretty much the layout. If you're new, if you haven't played Magic the Gathering, you got your battlefield, put your lands or your mana down here. These are your 7 steps per turn. You got your life counter, or you can just use an app. Command zone, you know, you got to bring your commander out to the field. Any cards that go into exile, any cards that go into the graveyard, and of course you got your library of 100 cards for your commander deck. And this, at least right now, rolls up and fits in here nicely. So this is pretty dope. Definitely well worth the money. Got the bacon avocado cheeseburger here, seasoned fries, some ranch, ketchup. Brandy got the skillet, Santa Fe skillet. Night drives. Woo. What do you think?
Night drives.
Yeah, after Denny's. I'm gonna check out the headlights on my truck because I have LEDs, but they're not as bright as yours for some reason. Like, they're super white, but like they don't shine down the road enough. Like, they're all, you know, like.
These are my brakes.
Good morning. I figure if I'm gonna be posting, 2 videos a week, which is fine. That's about a video every 3 to 4 days. So it's been about 3 days. I've already got footage edited and everything. One thing that's different is I edit as I go along, so I don't have all this footage to edit at once, and it gives me more of a clear view of where the vlog's heading, what direction I want it to take, and steer it in. And you know, so basically when I'm done filming that segment or that clip, not even for the whole day, just for that one time frame, if I'm not busy, of course, like if I'm not out and about, then I'll do it afterwards, obviously. But yeah, let's get ready for the day. Today is day number 310 of freedom and post-liberation. All right, I guess that works. Just trying to position the camera. You know, looks fine. I'm trying something new because I'll buy those energy drinks, you know, and again, they're 150 milligrams of caffeine, so nowhere near the 400 that they recommend as the limit. Not that they recommend daily. Anyway, this also has 150. And the thing with those energy drinks, I tend to not always drink it all. Like I'll drink like half or whatever, and it's like just a habit, you know, unless I consciously tell myself to drink it all. So obviously this is only 3.4 fluid ounces as opposed to 16, and it's got the same amount of caffeine. And I was getting some water at the gas station, and I was seeing if they had those 5-hour energies, because I saw those yesterday at the auto parts store when I was there. So let's try this one out though. This is a different brand. Should I shake it first? Probably. It's natural berry flavor. Let's try it. Normally I just chug it all, but let's do a taste test. See if it actually tastes like berry or tastes like artificial berry. That reminds me of a 5-hour energy. Maybe that's why I don't really get these. Plus they're not cold. I'm a fan of cold beverages. Yeah, let's just chug this all. It says it takes 30 minutes. Yeah. Wow. I need some water. That's important, especially having caffeine. It works better with water. First of all, when you're hydrated. Tastes artificial. I'm gonna go with taste-wise. Holy shit! 5 or 6 out of 10. Not even. Probably a 4. Yeah, 3 maybe. It's just going downhill. I'm gonna say 3.5 to 4. Okay, we'll settle on that final answer. But, directions, you know, take 1 bottle 30 minutes before you need to get things done. So, and I always need to get things done. But yeah, we'll see. What my watch is still dead. It is here 10:53. So by noon, or not even by 11:30, we'll see. Yeah, I'll get back to you guys with an update if I remember. Alrighty, so it's been about, I would say, 40 minutes. You know, 150 milligrams of caffeine is 150 milligrams. It doesn't matter to your body, you know, if it's coming from caffeine, from a source from Monster, from the Focus shots, from coffee. They just have different additives and different stimulants and how it can affect you as far as focus. And again, when I get the energy drinks, it's typically 0 sugar. So we'll start with that, but this one had like 9 grams, which isn't too bad. Dude, some of those monsters have like 54 grams. It's insane. I don't get those. If I get those, I'll have one of those maybe once a year. Like literally, it's usually 0 sugar. But yeah, I think I'm feeling it. Nothing crazy, you know. Yeah, just a nice, calm, steady focus. All right, about to hop in the shower.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Cooking up some chicken. What else is in here? Pico de gallo?
Yep.
Got chicken so far?
So far, what we got?
Diced tomatoes and black beans. And then salad kit, some Mexican style cheese blend and spinach. And we got a work light, so that's super nice. Is the chicken pre-cooked?
No.
Or, oh, it's frozen? Okay.
It wasn't frozen, it was fresh.
Oh, okay.
I got it straight from the butcher.
Nice. Mixed up a salad. Got some dressing, got some cheese. Next upgrade we're going to do is some brighter lights for our cooking setup. Should be good. We'll be on our way. Is that coming along?
It's getting there.
Yeah. Alright. Santa Fe chicken with corn, pico de gallo, black beans, spinach leaves, and a salad. and some spices. There's Brandy. You okay? Okay. What's up, guys? So we're gonna wrap up this vlog. However, first I'll show you guys the new deck that my friend and I made last night for Magic the Gathering. I got my deck box over here. Super nice. This is like the best one I could have bought, to be honest, on Amazon. Super nice. But let's zoom out here. So we'll open it, and of course, since I don't have many cards yet, I have room for my deck mat, which I showed you guys already earlier in the video. This is just extra miscellaneous cards. Came with the 10 dividers, came with more dividers, right on this side. I'm looking at it through the phone. You got different colored dividers and stuff. However, the deck we made last night, I'll show you the commander for it. This one, Sky Raider of Kerr. So pretty good. It plays well. Obviously you want synergy and optimization in a deck, and we're just playing for fun. We're not like, I mean, we're competitive, but this isn't like a tournament. But yeah, pretty cool. We sleeved all the cards, so we have a couple extra sleeves right there. We actually, after we played through it a couple times, we went through here, and that's just a land, but there's 100 cards, and we switched out 24 of them to make it more synergized. Just showing you guys a few of the cards that are in here at the moment. But this is a super cool deck. I've played it twice. We might play some more tonight. But yeah, obviously, again, you want cards that are synergistic to your deck and optimized, and that work well with the other cards. So yeah, Rampant Growth, that's a good one. Command Bridge. My friend's got tons of cards. We didn't buy these. I mean, he did, but like cards that he's had for a while that were just in a box, so we each built a new deck from scratch. But yeah, just thought I'd show you guys. And then I think you guys have seen the other two commanders, which I will show you right now. I like how that this can hold, you can display 5 commanders in front here. Here, I'll show you. But the other ones, this was my first deck that we upgraded. It was a pre-con, but you can go on Architect or Scryfall, and you know, it'll give you a score on how powerful or competitive or whatever that it is. And then this was the one my friend gave me that just wasn't quite his play style, but this one's pretty good. And I've played, you know, he's got like at least 5 or 6 decks, I think, and I've played against them, and I've played with them while he's played against mine. So yeah, that being said, thanks for tuning in to another episode of the vlog. See you guys in the next one. 2 videos a week. If you're new here, please subscribe, support the channel. I have all my donation links in the description box below. Would really appreciate that. Appreciate all the support so far, and see you guys in the next one. Keep on trucking.